Hello everybody, Smith here. Welcome back to some more City Skylines and welcome back to our little city of Anvíl. Last time we did a few things, including building this little stadium here and getting some walkways sorted and generally clearing up our death and garbage problem, though not via the same solution because that would probably be a little iffy. Yes, things are progressing nicely. We're building up this little suburb. One thing I've noticed I've done wrong is I have sort of a plan for this bit, and I built these roads out a single square. Yes, I know, the OCD is kicking in again. A single square too long, so I am just going to go and try and correct that. It's going to be a little tricky here because that's going to demolish some buildings, but hopefully they will regrow quickly enough. Yeah. It's not just the OCD. There is a kind of like a plan that roads this long do genuinely interfere with. Not by much, but a little bit. And a little bit's enough, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, let's just do that. Haven't been really doing much in the way of parks over here, so I was thinking to start with, we might just go and get a couple of the small parks here and stick them, like, here and here. That should help with things over there. Yep, sticking one down. Now we're seeing the effects from the second one. Yeah, some nice bluer colours there. We can also get a little, I fancy sticking this in, the botanical garden. I haven't stuck that anywhere, and that's sort of like a nice, kind of a nice size for it. I think I'll make that a little bit more central. That might, yeah, that's going to demolish a little bit of housing, as did that. We'll go and rezone all of that. And now we've got that park, and we may as well go and rezone that as well. What do we need to do today? Well, I've sort of been going at this a little piecemeal, and I think what I want to do today instead is actually get all the roads and get everything planned out. I've got them planned for this little section here. After that, I'll kind of be winging it a little bit, but we'll just go and fill in all these roads as best we can. So we've got some kind of outline as to how I want this to look, and also get sort of this path extended across and get that sorted as well. So yeah, let's get cracking. Okay, yeah, I think that looks good. I think I've gone through. I've pathed up and parked up a little bit for the moment. Up here, yeah, obviously this path, I want to bring that in a bit more, but I'm not sure what's happening up here. I don't want to get rid of those power lines just yet. What I do know is that this is going to be high-density commercial, so I'll stick that in. Let's get the clock running, and hopefully that develops pretty quickly. Yeah, we've got... I mean, there's a fair amount of stuff there. I mean, can I fit... Was there a plaza will go in there? So let me just put a road parallel to that. Sorry, not a road, a path. It's going to collide with that. Okay. Angle up to there, and then just make sure, because that wasn't. It shows it hooks in and it's hooked in on the grid, but sometimes it can get a little bit messy and a little bit buggy if you don't do it properly. I suppose we should have something really coming through here. Can we bring you down? Distance too short. How shallow a distance do we need for you to actually... Something like that. That should be good. And then over here... I don't want this commercial zone touching the path. So I'm just going to build a small unit like that. Over here may be a little bit different, but this is going to be a little bit more sort of tree-lined and things. How's our demands doing? Not bad. Residential is really low. I think that's thanks to the blocks I built up here. Yeah, not all of them developed yet. But we do have that little bit of commercial. I'll just let that develop. That we'll come to that later. Water. Water. We are going to want to put some water in here. Let's take one across there like that. We'll take one down this road like that and hook that in there. So what's left? If we take... Let's just put this all on. Put something down there like that. Down this road. And over here. Up this road. Along here. Let's just take that all the way across. Okay. So all the roads, all the paths, I think I'm quite happy with how that looks and how that's going to... Could we squeeze? I reckon we could squeeze a path in there. Jobs are good. What about one in there? Yeah. It's looking good. And something similar over here to what I was doing the other side. Let's get something along there like that. Something in here like that. Just giving people lots of different ways to walk about the place. Commercial demand is now the most pressing, just by the looks of things. I don't know. I thought there was a pixel in it, but maybe that's equal with the industrial now. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't want to create too much. We're going to have to buffer it if we... Because this is going to be residential, and then we're probably going to sort of bring some residential in here. So anything I do down here is going to have to be buffered a little bit. Let's just stick some stuff in there. Just there for the moment. Industrial. We were working on our little ore area. So I suppose we could just continue to do something like that. I want to leave a bit of a gap between there and the roundabout, just to make it look a little bit... I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I don't want it encroaching too close to the roundabout, just for the looks. Up here, yeah, commercial is now dropping. Residential is picking up again. Let's get a road coming out there like that. Maybe one short. Should we get something coming out there? Yep. Maybe have something coming out here like that. Do we want to hook that in over here? Or maybe something coming out there like that. Industrial demand's pretty much flattened, but we'll start filling a few of these in. Do these all have water? Not quite. If we can hook those two up, that should cover all of it. Yeah, I think we're good there. So back to here, residential is picking up. All of those zones have now been built on, so we just chuck another couple in like that. Let's do a little bit of a health check on our city. Garbage processing status is... Yep, garbage production is that. Garbage processing capacity, that's good. Education, high school, elementary school. High school and elementary school are not looking good. Can we get you one across there? That's the wrong school. Get you across there. We can't bring you one across there. Let's get the elementary school next to the... Oh, there's the community school. You're kind of a bit bigger. What's your capacity like? Student capacity 250. Student capacity 300. They're sort of more attractive buildings, but maybe somewhere else. Maybe we'll look to put one of those in somewhere else. But we do need elementary school capacity. Okay, we've got enough elementary school capacity. We do not have enough high school capacity. Maybe stick something in over here? Let's just stick something there. University, yeah, that's not looking good. Graduate assistance, 33%. That's ticking up, though. Electricity, we got loads of electricity. We've got a hydroelectric dam. Water availability is going to start becoming a problem. Let's just get ahead of that one then. And over here, can we fit a couple more of these green outlets in here? Just about. Oh, that's looking a little bit brown. Might do something about that later. Sewage treatment. Yeah, there we go. So everything's good. Death care, crematoriums. Those are all good. We do have a little bit of a problem over... Do I want to stick another crematorium somewhere in over here? Somewhere where there's a sort of a 3 wide. Might stick something in there. How are these? Sort of upgrading a little bit. And back with the commercial. How am I going to do this? If I actually... What I'll do is I'll create one like that. As we're getting over here, I'm going to have to start thinking, as I say, about some kind of buffer. Okay, over here what I'm going to do is I'm going to zone like that. And over here, just zone like that. Leaving a little bit of gap, and we'll stick some offices in there. Over here, and we can sort of stick some trees in here as a buffer if we want to. How does the noise sort of... Oh yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Well, we'll keep an eye on it as it develops. Industrial demand is creeping back. We've just got to the stage of the game where everything, all the demands are just coming at us pretty thick and fast, and now... what do we want to do? Should we bring something out there? And then maybe not too close to the roundabout, as I said. Maybe not like that. Yeah. These demands regenerate so thick and fast at this stage of the game. That's a huge zone. I thought our agricultural zone was pretty big, but no, that's huge. A little bit of garbage going on there. We should have the processing capacity. Yeah, death is starting to become an issue. Hopefully that new crematorium, 7 hearses out. I'll keep an eye on that. If I need to build anything more, we can do. Residential demand is coming back. How are we doing with the 40,000? Getting close to the... we're trying to get close to the 40,000 mark. Let's look at our park situation. I mean, let's put something in there. I mean, or on the end there, where there's not really... something on the end there where we don't have to worry about... although we do lose quite a lot of the sort of radius of effect there. Over here, that's not so much of an issue. Where are we? I want to put one of these skate parks over here. Here? Let's put a small playground over here. Not stick that in next to the school. That would kind of make sense. Well, we'll have to just try and think of other ways to maximise that. Let's start to fill this in. And still more commercial demand. I haven't really started developing that. I'm not sure if that's just too out of the way. How are our little crosswalks doing? Yeah. I sort of predicted they get busier as we sort of started to... sort of the urban sprawl of this area started to nudge its way over here. And it looks like that is how things are working out. Commercial demand is still high. One thing I might do is actually do what I've done down here and actually zone in that side of the road, just to try and keep a lid on that. Still more death. Still more death. Here comes... no, it's a camper van, not a hearse. There's the hearse. And there we go. Loading a dead person. That's 10%. Jesus, these hearses can carry 10 people. That is not as dignified as I'd have liked it. What's wrong with you? Not enough goods to sell. Huh. I think that might be a delivery issue. How is... holy smokes. Oh god, we haven't sorted out the roads here, have we? Right, that's not good. Okay, hopefully everything good here. I've got all the through house stuff over here. Everything's clogging up this. I might actually undo this straight through instruction there. And over here, I am going to get people to get into their lanes early. That's not looking good. Yeah, everything's set up correctly here as well, isn't it? That's not set up correctly. And all the... oh, you're not set up correctly either. But that doesn't help because it's this junction that we're worried about, and there's a tailback developing, and oh my god, it nearly reaches to the previous roundabout. We Do you have the lanes set up okay? Yeah, all the lanes are set up okay. Everyone's getting to lane fairly early. I don't want to push that too far back. Okay, that's worked itself out. A delivery has managed to make its way to that shop now. Industrial demand and residential demand up again. Oh my word, we are nearly at the 40,000 mark. I don't have anything I especially want to do once we do get to the 40,000 mark. I think it's just going to be a case of sort of carrying on as we are. But yeah, that is getting very, very close now. Oh, our train network being used well by the looks of things. That's looking a little weird. That road and that. Let's just smooth you off a bit. And let's bring, yeah, your, that looks a little better. Yeah, it's that sort of thing I almost need to go through and just see what's around and do that, but it's a time-consuming thing. Oh, 39,963. Oh, come on. 981. 40,000 Colossal City. Chirpex launch site, Winter Market, Statue of Liberty, Arc de Triomphe, Brandenburg Gate, 10,000 full lifespans lived in the city. Wow. Eiffel Tower, not quite. Grand Central Terminal, I need 7 cemeteries, we're not doing that. Boat Museum, Traffic Park, public transport. Yeah, we need to kind of up our public transport as well. Panda Sanctuary, Temple Complex, Oriental Pearl Tower. Interesting stuff in there. We can have helicopters. We can have the cargo hub. Now that is pretty crucial to my plans for this little 3x2 block of squares. We can now buy another one, but we don't have need for it, so I think I'm just going to hold off on that. But I think, yeah, I think we can call this industrial area full. We're going to have to move on to our next place, which will be our new generic industry area here. And maybe over here, where I'm planning to do a little bit of oil industry, and then somewhere, God knows where, to do some forestry. But I think we'll have to leave it there. This is coming along very nicely. Garbage is not looking good. Garbage processing status is starting to look a little bit vulnerable. Let's just whack another recycling centre in here. Can't quite fit another one in there. We can rejig this and do something more with the roads if needs be. But hopefully that should sort that out for the time being. And now it's just working out how to fill this in so, you know, we get enough commercial zone and enough residential zone and enough of a buffer between the two. But I'll have to have a think about that. It's still very congested. What's our traffic like at the moment? 72. That's not terrible. I mean, that's not terrible by any stretch of the imagination, but we need to start thinking about how we can make that better. But more tasks for another day. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.